What's up, everybody? Welcome to Play with Heart with your boy Rez. Today we have NFL Week 1 review. So we're going to go back on a few games and see what takeaways we have from the Week 1. It was a lot, man. And I'm so glad that NFL is back, football is back, tackling is back, being physical is back. But let's just see what happened in that Week 1 and how can we say what is going to happen down the line. We don't know really because, like I say, it's Week 1. A lot of starters don't play in the preseason. So this kind of like the preseason the first couple of weeks. But let's go ahead and get started with the Cowboys. They have a long, hard, and tough road ahead. Now, before Dak went down in the fourth quarter, they only scored 3 points. No touchdown. The only team to not have a touchdown in the whole first week. That's saying something. And plus, CeeDee Lamb, supposed to be number 1 wide receiver. I don't see it. You know, I thought fantasy, I was like, CeeDee Lamb gonna be in there. I did my top 10 wide receivers. I snuck CeeDee Lamb in there thinking he's gonna provide that. But by his body language, by him dropping the ball, I don't know. I don't see it. But he have to show me. And it's gonna be a long period before Dak comes back. It's looking more, they said 6 to 8 weeks to begin. But Jerry Jones came out and said it's more looking like 4 to 6 weeks. So Cowboy fans should be happy about that. But like I said, before Dak injury, offense looked horrible. Feed Zeke more. I think Zeke had great yards per rush. But we got to give it to him at least 18 or 20 times, not 9, 10 times. Come on now. And I think we have to use Tony Pollard more as a wide receiver than just a running back because a lot of times, third down, they blitz it. We have Tony Pollard at running back, blocking. Why is Zeke not out there blocking and Zeke can block? I just don't understand Cowboys get frustrated. The defense look good. I love the defense. There's one spotlight and highlight that the Cowboys do have. Michael Parsons showed up and showed out. The DBs is looking good until they gave Trayvon Diggs gave a touchdown and Mike Evans. Nothing he can do there. Mike Evans just way physical. But you know, I think it's going to be a long 4 to 6 weeks. You got Cooper Rush coming in. A lot of people saying, go get another QB, go get another QB. But if Dak can come back in 4 weeks, no need to go get a QB because by the time that QB come in, it'll take him 3 to 4 weeks to get acclimated to the offense unless you're going to get Andy Dalton, who already been in the offense. Now, I think that's a good move instead of Jimmy G, though. But I think Andy Dalton will be a good move. But let's go with Cooper Rush and see what he got because we got a lot of games coming up in the division. So I think they are capable of winning that. But Bengals is next week. So God be with the guys. Cowboys coming up because it's not looking good to start the season. And I know everybody is the most valuable team, but most competitive. Jerry Jones got to do a better job at that. But the defense do look real. I'll start there. Another takeaway from this week 1 is the Bills and Chiefs look damn good. They look like they are headed for the AFC Championship showdown. Patrick Mahomes had 5 touchdowns, look amazing. Don't look like he missed a beat with Tyreek Hill gone. Bills smashed the Rams coming off that championship high. It gets to the best of you, and Bills just look like they're real team, man. It look like they didn't slow down, and Josh Allen look amazing. Like he going to lead the Bills in rushing again, and also with his passing ability. Stephon Diggs gave him a great boost, and I love Stephon Diggs. I got him in my top 3 as a wide receiver. But the defense looked good. I think last year the defense was kind of up and down because they played a lot of cream teams. But it looked for real now with Von Miller, who looked like he's 22, but he's 33. Oh, my God, man. You can see that burst, that step. I think his personality, his attitude, his identity is going to bring that pedigree to the Bills. I know everybody's picking them to go to the Super Bowl, but damn, you can't go wrong with it. At first, I was like, man, Bills, heck no. But they looking really good. They looking really good. And like I say, Patrick Mahomes not have a step back. He's doing an amazing job. He got Juju, Van Scanlon. He have Hardeman. The back, hilarious. He looked good receiving that. Patrick Mahomes looked like Patrick Mahomes, man. He looked like a Hall of Fame quarterback, like the best quarterback in the league right now. I know a lot of people say Tom, but we get to that later. Who else looked good in the AFC? I know NFC kind of let me down, but the AFC, the Ravens look good. Lamar looked like he needs to get paid right now. He had an amazing day, not just rushing, but passing his arm. Looked very good. A lot of people was like having questions about his weaponry, Mark Andrews didn't even have a good day. It was the wide receivers, Delavery, Bateman. All of them did a damn good job of receiving. Yeah, they did play the Jets. So I get that. You got to stump down the Jets, but they look good. Chargers, who really is my pick. Everybody know me around me. I love the Chargers. I love the defense, man. When they got Khalil back, he had 3 sacks in his debut. I think they stepped it up. J.C. Jackson on the edge and cornerback stepped it up, even though Devontae Adams gave him the work with 17 targets, had over 100 and something yards. But they look good. They had a lot of turnovers from Derek Carr. Justin Herbert, everybody know what I think about Justin Herbert. Top 5, honestly. Oh, my God, bro. He's special. That man is special. He can throw the ball, and he looked calm. Every throw looked the same. Every throw looked the same. And you can tell he has an arm because he barely just pushing his arm, and it's just flying, man. I think they got a lot of weapons. Even though Keenan Allen got hurt in the beginning, but he used his 3rd and 4th wide receivers, not even Mike Williams, because Mike Williams didn't have a great day. So I said, he's real. That's when I said he's real. So Chargers, Ravens, Bills, Chiefs look damn good over there in the AFC. We know Steelers won as well, but did they look damn good? I don't know. They look shaky, but the AFC is looking nice. Now, third takeaway. A couple quarterbacks played their former team in the first week. Great marketing, NFL. Good job with the schedule. So let's go first with Baker Mayfield. Played the Cleveland Browns. Little shaky, nothing great, nothing amazing, but he did have a touchdown. He did have a chance to win the game at the end, but a long field goal beat them. So I think Carolina Panthers will be okay. I like Baker Mayfield. Do I love him? No. Do I think he's a little bit above average? Probably so. But he fighting around that average and a little bit above average. But he did have a good day. I wouldn't say a great day. It could be a much better, but he's just not getting acclimated to the offense. So I give him that. But they could have won. But ain't nobody thinking about the Panthers as a playoff team. So let's go on. Now, this next team, Denver Broncos, we do think is a playoff team. Russ came back. And he signed that $245 million contract. And the coach kicked a 64-yard field goal instead of going for it on 4th and 5. What does that say about Russell? Do they mean he don't trust him, or he just saying, hey, I think I'm smarter than that. I think we could have won because the field goal kicker was banging him in pregame, the warm-ups. Let Russ go in for 4th and 5, bruh. Let Russ cook, man. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride with Russ. You brought him there. You traded for him. You gave him $245 million. Put the ball in his hand and let's see what he can do. Come on, man. I'm looking like Randy. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, that's sad, bro. That's sad to go down like that, man. I'd rather go down fighting than, give it up to our field goal kicker, even though you believe in a field goal kicker. But come on, man, 4th and 5. We in Seattle. Russell Wilson, first game back against his team. He playing against the 12th man. Come on, man, this is his moment. Let him take his moment. Don't take his shine because you a new, fresh head coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, put the ball in the player's hand and let them make plays, bro. Unless you say you don't believe him. That's what I see. You don't believe. Now, let's just say the Broncos could have won. Running backs. Fumble at the goal line twice. But that was the moment, man. That was about Monday Night Football. Millions of people watching. Russell Wilson back in Seattle against Pete Carroll. And you kick the field goal. And you let the time. Baker and Russ fell short going against their former teams, man. That's all I got to say. But Denver Broncos, everybody saying they're going to be in the playoffs. Some people saying they're going to kind of coward. Saying they're going to be first in the division. Looking more like 4th in the division or 3rd. They ain't show me that, man. They ain't show that. I think they're going to be good. I think they can win 9 games for sure. I think they can sneak in that 10-game range as well. But come on, man. The coach not even believing in Russ, bro. You just paid him all that money and traded for him, bro. Come on, man. It's just sad. Let's go to the next takeaway. Our fourth takeaway. Giants won. God did. Giants won. Barkley looked like Barkley. Ooh. He looked like Barkley at Penn State. He had 18 carries, 164 yards, bro. 9.1 yards a carry. I would have gave him 20, 27 times. 18, we gave him 27 times. Nine a pop. That's what you got, 9 a pop. All right, we to our pops. He say pop. You get 9 a pop. You get 9 a pop, man. Come on, man. Hey, they looked good. Giants won. I told my boys, I told Brianna and Dez, I think Giants will be the best upset coming into week 1. And look what they did. Did I bet on them? No. Was I scared? Yes. Was their head coach jigging in the locker room? Everybody see that video, man? Like they won the Super Bowl, bro. Come on, that's game 1. Boy, go 2-15. Celebrate like that. But Barkley looked good. Daniel Jones looked good. Shout out to the Giants. Just want to give them credit on this show. Burrows won. I want to give them credit. Justin Fields had 2 touchdowns. It was raining. It looked like I don't know, a hurricane or something, a tsunami. It looked like some flash flood or something. Like, come on, bro. And Burrows pulled it out against San Francisco. And 49ers, San Francisco supposed to be this hype team and playoffs and best defense. And Kyle Shanahan, one of the best, great offensive minds. 10 points, Fabo. Come on, man. Trey Lance, I'm not going to get on Trey Lance. He played in the FCS. Not a lot of starts under his belt. I think he's multifaceted. What he can do with running, passing. I just think he need more games under his belt. And I think they'll do good over time. Hey, honestly, I said they were going to win 9 games this season. I said they was going to go 9-8. So they looking at me right because a lot of people was on the George Kittle didn't play with giving that Deebo Samuel running the ball more after he said he didn't want to run the ball, but I think that's just media just talking. He looked amazing running the ball, looked like he could be running back. They lost Elijah Mitchell as well. But Burrows looked good, man. Fields looked good. The defense, Roquan Smith. Oh my God, I wanted Cowboys to go trade for him since he wanted to trade because he looked everything we think he gonna be, and I give him $12 to $15 million a year. I give it to him. Because he looked nice. The defense is underrated because they lost Khalil Mack, but it looked much better than last year with Khalil Mack. Even though Khalil Mack only played 3-4 games. I'm just saying, man, these are surprise teams that won that I think was going to win. It was the Giants and the Bears. I say surprise because I really picked the Giants to be upset, and they showed up and showed out. Now the Lions, that's another team that people was talking about is going to surprise. They fought. They're going to play hard. They're going to be physical. So I think they'll win at least 5 to 7 games. They played good against the Eagles. I messed up my spread as I picked the Eagles by 5 points to win. Lions just kept fighting at the end. They didn't let up. So I love teams like that. I love Dan Campbell because it makes you want to play for them. My next takeaway, my 5th one. Tom Brady and the Bucs are locked for the NFC. It looked like it. Man, I don't see no other team competing with them. People say the Eagles, but Eagles defense look trash. People are saying Green Bay look trash, man. No offensive weapons. They don't look like they'll win 7 games this year, man. Vikings look good. Now, I say the Vikings did look good, but do you think Kirk Cousins can beat Tom Brady? No. So they look like a lock to me. They play the Saints this week. I think there's gonna be an amazing matchup. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But Tom Brady, 45, looking like he's 35. He kind of showed his age a little bit. Michael Parsons is after him. He kind of couldn't move his feet. He looking more like his age day after day, but he's still slinging it. He's still smart. He still kind of plays at the line. He still know defenses, read the defenses, man. I think they'll go deep. I think this is 11-win ball club. Just the strength off Tom Brady. They did lose Gronkowski. Godwin walked out the game after 3 catches. He looked explosive after the ACL, but he had a hamstring, so he had to check out. Julio looked like Julio. He had some amazing plays here and there and sprinkled in. I think that's good for Tom Brady to trust people like that. So I don't think nobody compete with the NFC. You know, people say the Rams look shell-shocked. I think they'll get it together, but they look shell-shocked. Arizona got the doors blowed off them. Oh, Lord have mercy, man, by the Chiefs. They look ugly, and Cliff Kingsbury said they got to practice more. Practice better. My fault, not more. Practice better. A coach saying they got to practice better, bro, that's on you. He getting fired after the season. Hey, you heard it here first. Nobody messing with the Bucs. If they keep competing like they are now, I think they're a lot, bro. I think I was gonna pick the Cowboys to surprise, but Dak Prescott down. Maybe they get it right going down. I'm just saying that because I'm a fan. I'm just talking. Rams and Bengals both lost. That's another takeaway. Both of them went to the Super Bowl. Rams won, of course, but both of them lost. Bengals lost to the Steelers, of course, and Rams got beat by the Bills. Beat bad, beat ugly. You know what I'm saying? So both teams that went to the Super Bowl last year lost. That should tell you something. You know, they ride that high horse. You know, they living it up, the dream. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, week one. Well, I would have leaned more into week 2 prime matchups. Now, I only got 2 prime matchups, so you to look forward, look towards. I think it's going to be 2 great games. I mentioned before the Bucs going to play the Saints at the Saints. You know, Tom Brady don't do very good against the Saints defense. They already rattled him. They always get after him. They make him uncomfortable. And from that Cowboy game, they can take a little bit after that as well because he don't move as much as he used to when he step in the pocket. He never been a great mover, a great footwork, but he know how to move up in the pocket, move sideways. You can tell a little losses there. So I think that's going to be a good game for the Saints. The Saints had a horrible start of the game. They had a great fourth quarter against Atlanta Falcons. They started off real slow. Don't start off slow against the Bucs, so it's going to get ugly. But I think it's going to be a great matchup with those wide receivers, those cornerbacks, the defense. It's just Saints offense have to get rolling and have to get rolling quick because Bucs defense is very good. That secondary not that good, but Bucs defense front 7 is very, very good. So I think it's going to be a great matchup. Who would I take in that game? I take the Bucs. Just being honest, I take the Bucs in New Orleans. Second matchup, final matchup that I think is going to be a prime matchup is the Dolphins at the Ravens. Now, a lot of people slept on Miami. You know, I know they got Tyreek Hill, new coach, McDaniels. He looking good. They looking good. Dolphins looking good. Tua looking good. People slept on Tua. People asking for Tua job. Hey, he looked good. He know how to get it out, accurate, very accurate, get it out, let the playmakers play. See, Jalen Waddle took a 42-yarder to the house just off a slant. And I think that's what Tua good at. He good at accuracy. You know, he might can't throw it far. He might can't throw it 50 yards. But he can throw it accurate for his players to go get 50 yards. You get what I'm saying? So you got to take that into consideration. Lamar Jackson fighting for a contract. Most of his players are healthy. Dobbins might play. He didn't play the first game. He might come back for this game. It's going to be a great game, guys. I don't know. Who am I picking to win for this prime matchup? I'm going with the home team, the Ravens at home. Miami defense is good as well. But I just think the Ravens will pull it off because they are at home. They got the advantage. And I think Lamar Jackson got something to show because he wants that money. So show me the money. What? So that's our week 1 review. We went over the Cowboys, the Bills, the Chiefs, Baker and Russ. Giants won. God did. And we went over the Bears won. Tom Brady, the Bucs look like a lock in the NFC. Not too many teams are looking good over there. The Rams and the Bengals both went to the Super Bowl. Rams winning, both lost in their first week. And then we went over the prime 2 matchups. Bucs at Saints. I'm picking the Bucs. And then we went Dolphins and Ravens. And I'm picking the Ravens. So, guys, be looking forward. Please subscribe, like, put on your notifications because I'm doing every week review. So be ready for week 2 review, and I hope teams get better. Like I said, a lot of these teams, the first couple of weeks are preseason to them because a lot of starters didn't play. So don't take too much on it. A lot of offense, there was more defense playing because a lot of offense was getting acclimated, getting accustomed to the new norms, getting accustomed to the system, getting accustomed to new weapons. So week 1 was good. It was great. A lot of good teams that we seen. Chargers, I really like. Pat Mahomes did miss a beat, 5 touchdowns, and Josh Allen looking like the MVP before Mahomes would put a 5 upon him. Barkley looking good. So thank y'all so much. Like I said, we're going to keep these videos coming week after week in the NFL. We got 17 weeks, so you're going to get 17 videos plus the playoffs. Plus the playoffs, man. So thank y'all so much. Like I said, share, subscribe, like, the notifications on. Hey, thank you for playing with your boy, Red. Howdy, partner. If you like that video, please subscribe to Resman Richardson, the YouTube channel. Please press the notifications to get every new video because you'll be the first one. And press the like so I know you're liking the content I'm giving you. So, hey.